Hi, this is Jiyoung. From Colorado. Um, Last 2 days, I was participating in a online marketing workshop organized by Aaron Rushkin, who is amazing human being with a humble, kind, loving, giving, generous um, soul. From this training, I learned a lot of things about online marketing, but besides learning online marketing stuff, the most profound thing I learned was um, we are all same, going through same struggles, hard things, and childhood traumas, and all the baggages, and everybody has those things. And I thought I'm like rare case that had a childhood trauma or um, hard time because I had all kinds of limiting beliefs and low self-esteem and um, like addictions. I had an addiction for food and sex because of the some empty void feeling that I've been having since I was young because like I was sent to my grandparents when I was maybe 5 or young, but it wasn't like long time I was away from my parents, maybe 1 year or 2 years maybe. I don't remember exactly, but like my parents were maybe when I was young, they had three daughters and they couldn't raise like too many maybe. So one day I was sent to my grandparents and I had a like this I have this memory that I was going somewhere and unknown, so I think I had a trauma from that experience. So like I developed like something, I was afraid to try something new or going somewhere that I don't know. So I've been having that kind of like pattern. And also, since growing up, I have all kinds of memory that my parents were fighting and arguing over money or something. So it developed me with a like I cannot support myself or in a money issue, and also um, I had a like my parents, maybe my mom wasn't um, like when I asked something, like wanted to buy something or stuff, like always maybe it was no or rejected. So maybe I shouldn't ask for money or things like that. So I developed some pattern or behavior. I had a hard time asking people for money, even if I was rendering service or doing something and selling products even. And I was running a community center called Mind Body Soul and Wellbeing Studio, and it was almost like a charity non-profit organization kind of way. So people were saying, you should do it when you have a lot of money, or something, because I was always losing money. But anyway, all kinds of all this, my upbringing, I had all kinds of, like stuff, and I wasn't living like truly like being the pure human being should be. I feel like we should be like happy and joyous and free. That's what I believe that human being should be. Like I think I was vibrating quite low vibration since now I was taking some like program. So I realized that my energy or my vibration was vibrating with resentment or low self-esteem or guilt and shame and all kinds of stuff until I release all my stuff from the past and work with this program that I just found a few days ago. It's called Love and Above. um, no, not Love or Evolve. It's about one lady. She's very gifted, and she's very connected with the spirit and like universe and angels and all that kind of. Maybe some people think this is like wow, woo woo or something, but totally makes sense because recently I had a experience that I could see or being or experience a different dimension and universe, and totally I could understand why other like gurus or teachers were saying we are all one or connected or only thing matters is love or something like that. I thought it's great thing and great message, but I didn't really understand why we are all one. But like recently I had that experience that I could see different dimension with the energy or whatever, and totally it's true. So nowadays also I can see some energy and something and vibration and all that. So anyway, so like while we were going through this training, like we had this time that we share, like everyone share really authentically what's going on, what's holding them back. So everyone shared everything, like yeah, and it gave us so much compassion or loving and supporting feeling. Everybody's all same, and we are all human being. And I realized today, like actually last night, I realized my the childhood trauma that I thought is really horrible or something that led me to the unloving or not really true loving marriage. I'm married because of the sex and money. So I was terrified to like think that some people would think like that because it was true. So I was terrified people would think that about me, and now I just say that I I'm just letting out, and I feel so free, and I feel so relieved and free. Like yeah, it feels so nice. Just be myself, be me, and don't worry about what other people judge or think. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I walk away from that marriage now, and I'm so happy. Yeah, travel the world and do what I love, which is I like to be surrounded by amazing people who are going somewhere, who like to contribute and change the world or change themselves to the better, right? So that's what my passion is, and I like to read and listen to personal development audios and books. Yeah, that's my passion. And being with my husband, I didn't feel comfortable doing that because he didn't have the same value like I did. So anyway, so that's kind of my background and my story. So the one thing that I really wanted to share, or my maybe role or gift to this world, is sharing some tools that I used for myself that set me free. It's practical thing. Maybe yeah, but like I think now, like that experience that I felt the universe and the different dimension and all that stuff, um, that maybe is not legal for this programmed world. So I cannot maybe recommend that. But like the other three things I like to share with you. Number one thing that really helped me a lot was my teacher, my coach. Um, is called like a Tim Robbins. He's my coach. Um, um, he's offering. I don't know if he's still, but my teacher is offering NLT. It's the neuro linguistic tapping. Usually maybe some people know, NLP, neuro linguistic programming, and also EFT is emotional freedom technique. So when we have some blockage or emotional baggage, or some those things, or trauma and all those bad memories or all that, like we physically or energetically we hold those vibration or blockage in our energetic body system. So usually EFT is like tapping solution, they say. So there's a meridian point in our body that you can tap and saying, for example, like, even though I have this sadness in my heart, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have this sadness in my heart, I love and accept myself anyway. That kind of tapping, you can say things without your emotion, then it really actually helps. But what my coach developed, or combined, was using that EFT with the NLP. NLP is like giving different frame, and like the word or language is really powerful, right? So while you tap those energetic, that meridian point, that actually can really release your blockage or emotional, uh, baggages and memories and stuff. You can combine your language or wording with that kind of thing. So usually, like when you are in depressed mode or really fearful mode, you don't do it on your own, So I was having sessions with my teacher. So he on through the Skype, he did a like that NLT session with me, and it really helped a lot. Because I decided to divorce, so I left Beijing, where I was living with my soon-to-be ex-husband. And then when I came back to Seoul, I was faced to uh, um, close down my center, Mind Body Soul center that I was running in Seoul, and I had to, get a place, but I didn't have money or place to move or that kind of fearful mode. So I was really in a hard time. But because of those sessions and help from NLT session, it really helped a lot. And also another thing, that time frame, I was listening to Louis Hayes affirmation audios. So like I was somehow like feeling very confused and doubt and fearful. And one day I was listening to the Louis Hayes, um, "You Can Heal Yourself," or I don't remember. She has several affirmations, so I was listening to affirmation about like I deserve success, or I deserve respect, or something like that. So that resonated with me, because I was gonna just um, do. I was gonna just agree with my husband's divorce, settlement money thing, um, because I didn't respect myself, or I didn't have a very high self-esteem, but it wasn't fair amount for me to survive after I walk away from that life. We had a very stable life back with him. I had a stable really nice apartment in Beijing, and bands provided by the corporate that he was working for, and maid and driver and all that. But when I decided to leave and left leave and come back to Korea, and I didn't have money, and I thought I was gonna anyway just settle with whatever he was gonna offer, or a little bit, I required a little bit more than he was gonna basically like be in the beginning like offer, which was really nonsense. But anyway, still that even that was not enough to get a housing to live, or that kind of situation. But like that kind of that Louis Hayes affirmation helped me to realize somehow in my deep in my soul, I felt, I deserve, so that helped a lot. So I encourage you, if you have a low self-esteem or some emotional, some issues or your limiting beliefs and things, uh, like check YouTube, Louise Hay affirmation. She has a several affirmation. You can heal your life, and um, yeah, many. I don't remember exactly now, but anyway, check it out, and you can listen to those audios. You can, download the MP3 version of the affirmation, and you can download it into your iPhone or your smartphone and listen to those affirmations. She recommended listen to it, 30 days in a row. Yeah, so it helps a lot. And another thing, like recently I discovered, was this lady named, uh, her name is um, Sherry, I know, Christy Marie Sheridan. Sheldon, yeah, Christy Marie Sheldon, that's her name. Um, or if you go to youtube.com and Google, like type love or above, then that's her channel, and there's free videos that you can watch. The first thing that I watched was you know Awesomeness Fest. She was talking about things for 30 minutes, and like she talk about our childhood thing, and how all those things affect people, like develop people's like low self-esteem or not believing in themselves, or um, like a vibrating low frequency, and like really practically and realistically she explains, and it really resonated and it really touched me, and it really like made me understand and realize very clearly, because she totally knew like where how I function in my brain and my emotional level because of my all that childhood thing. But like I when I see all my like loving the participants and friends, they all had the same thing going on. I feel like everybody who doesn't really live like 100% like extraordinary, maybe that's not extraordinary, it should be the normal thing, but so many people have all the programmings and limiting beliefs and all those things going on. People don't live up to their human potential, I feel. So anyway, so all those things is coming from mostly, I feel like, childhood, the parents, their environment, and maybe media and school, and yeah, all those things, relatives, whatever. But usually like it starts from the family, so she knows that, and her mission is to share all those tools, spiritual toolkit, she says, and help people release those things and emotions and limiting beliefs, and so people can finally live with a vibration of love or above, because there's some maybe scientist or someone, researcher, or he share his theory or whatever, that finding like people with a low vibration, with a like shame or guilt and resentment and anger and all those things, there's a vibration level, and love is like 500, and gratitude is like 600 or something, and like enlightened being is like 700 level. But anyway, so her mission is like having, sharing this knowledge with the many people, so people like people function or vibrate from the love, or above vibration. So she shared like yeah, even like the free interview and the video, you will learn so much, and she guides so many things, and you will have a aha moment, or like maybe you will cry when you think about something, trigger your memory from your childhood, and you could maybe forgive, or you could understand much better. And yeah, it's really like amazing. So anyway, and then if you really resonate with that, that night I bought her program right away because the free video was so powerful and I could relate so much. I could feel the shifts. So I really felt like what else, like how much she could help, with her program. So I bought the program for $99. It's like a digital product. You can listen to her audio and guide, and also she had a video, I think. So like she says, she's very connected with the spirit or intuition, and like earth consciousness, and universe, and the source energy, and angels and all that. And she can intuitively know what happened to the person when they were 3 years old, or in the womb, or whatever. So anyway, we feel like that's only like special medium or a spiritual person can do that. But she says everybody has that ability and telepathy and everything, but we lose all those, or we don't even know that we have that ability, right? So she teaches, how to develop intuition, not really develop, but like understand or know, or those. I was the one that who always feel like, always saying I don't know, or that I really feel I didn't know. I was in doubt, or not sure, or. And she said the kids from unstable, uh, uh, background or childhood, they are not sure, that was me. So like I don't know was very frequently uh, used word for me. And I also didn't know like how I can trust, or what the intuition is, or those things. So I always rely on other people's advice, or that kind of style. So but like she really teaches how you can sense or know, and yeah, really practically, so you can follow the guideline, and you can uh, do much better with your intuition and all those stuff. So that was amazing. And also she teach how to do the must test on your own. And yeah, there are so many useful and practical effective method and knowledge and technique that you can learn really fast from her teachings, and you can live your life much better and effective way. Yeah, for me, like following her guideline, she some module, like she guide to connect with some memory, or the time that you develop this your emotional that baggage or limiting beliefs or something. There's a connection, and you could intuitively connect the time or the incident, and then you can work on that, or like release that time or that memory or something. So like for me, like I had a many family, my mom, that kind of, I didn't have a bonding or love kind of. I know she loves me, but I didn't physically have a bonding, or those kind of, she never said that she loved me or hugged me or anything. So like something like I always crave for love or affection, and that led me to sex addiction, when I was in teenager or adult time, and all those. So like when I was lonely or empty feeling, I would eat, or I would seek out for sex. Yeah. So now I don't have that. So I feel like, yeah, so nice, so free. Don't have to feel that need, or like urge to meet someone, or to find a man, to release or something. Yeah, finally I feel like, oh my god, this is so freedom life, just be myself, and I can just study and focus my energy for study or work or marketing, or doing something like great and valuable to share with people, and also maybe read, or yeah, use my energy for productive stuff, and something that make me happy, and So yeah, and she has 13 modules in that Love or Above program. So I highly recommend. It's amazing. So that was really helpful. And after that, after I felt like I released, I just came out from, my, childhood and how I married to the man because of the all that wrong reason, and walk away from that, and finally, and I feel so free now, and so that was really great. And now, now I wanted to focus on my online marketing business, but somehow I had all kinds of like issue, like money issue, that I have a like fear and like what they will think, that kind of issue again. So I knew that I had that kind of stuck feeling or that limiting stuff again still, like not apart from my childhood, the inner self, work. Still, I had a like money issue, so that blocked me from going forward with my online marketing business. So, and then like I found out about her another program. It's unlimited abundance program, and I bought that. And then I went through module 1 and module 2, and it is like specifically focusing on limiting beliefs about the money issue or that abundance issue and prosperity issue. Yeah, it's so useful, so effective. I release, my limiting beliefs and stuff and about the money. Yeah, and so that really helped a lot. Another thing really helped a lot was the online marketing community and business that I'm involved in. Recently, the founder, the man that I love and admire and respect, really in this world, I feel like he's top 3 person in my life who impacted in my life. So recently he released a training program called Top Producer Formula. It's teaching about how to sell really well and how to recruit really well. And number 2, but like online marketing is all about human mind understanding, because marketing is about understanding human mind, right? It's really, for that number 2 module, I feel like everyone who doesn't have a abundance, like extraordinary abundance, they should listen to that module number 2, not listen, like watch the video. So he explain and share all kinds of people's limiting beliefs about the money issue, and then he reframe all those limiting beliefs and subconsciousness and consciousness, whatever. It like totally shattered my perspective or my limiting beliefs about the money and abundance. So that impacted me a lot. I'm watching Top Producer Formula training. You can apply this training and principles for your advantage. It's so nice, so fun to watch and learn. And also there's a module number 2. It's about belief in our subconscious mind, about like money or like fear of rejection or all kinds of stuff, which I can relate because I have all this something in my head. So finally I feel like watching that module number 2, wow, it's like liberating. It's amazing and it's so much fun, and he's so funny also. It's not boring, and it's cool. Okay, have a great day, and I wish all the best for whatever you do. Bye, all the best.